All right, it is day 3. Day 3 of me streaming Paralives with 2 characters that I've created. And um, these two characters are based off my dogs. We've got Peanut, as you can see right here. Peanut is based on my pug, and by coincidence, I got to find a pug plushie, and we made that part of Peanut's room. Also, we decorated Peanut's room. If I go ahead and turn on the wall here, we could see that we've got a picture of Peanuts. And you know what? While I am here, I'm going to add another frame because I have this ready. But let me see here. Okay. Let me go into build mode, which is by clicking this house at the bottom. And let me get the frame, which is somewhere over here. I think I'm gonna pick furnishings, and it's gonna be probably the one with the picture frame. So let me click on it, get this picture frame, and we'll just choose the same one. It's only 15 bucks. Yesterday we found out that paras have to pay bills, and they do not have much of a grace period because I think it's like 24 hours later your electricity and water are shut off. So I think in this stream today I'm going to make sure that Nugget gets a job, but we'll come back to that. So in the meantime, or before that, let me go ahead and buy this picture frame, and we'll put this here. And I'm going to... We've got some music while we're building. Sometimes the game doesn't play music, so I'll come in with some concerned ape from Stardew. But as soon as we got music in the build mode, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, we can add our own pictures. And so now that I am prepared this time. Since this is Peanut's room, I have a picture of Peanut, my actual pug, that we'll put here. And we can make this bigger. And we'll have it line up here at the top. We're gonna have it match the size of that peanut there. Pictures of the peanuts. All right, so this is definitely Peanut's room. And I'm gonna move this thing over, this Brisby. And we'll just put that over the computer over here. So now we've got, it is undoubtedly Peanut's room, although they're not really assigned to beds. They'll just kind of like sleep wherever. But I like to think that because Peanut was the breadwinner first, the more responsible one, the one making the good choices, that they get the bigger room. And it's only fitting that Nugget over here makes the bad choices and has more of the kids' room. It came furnished, for anybody wondering. This is one of the prefabricated houses. So we've got all this, they call it clutter, was already there. And sometimes Nugget does play with stuff. You can see that Nugget is rubbing their tummy because they caught a tummy bug that Peanut brought home from work yesterday, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and make sure this is Nugget's room. We will do the same thing by adding a frame. I'll scroll all the way down, and we'll get the picture of Nugget. And this is my actual dog Nugget that this is based out of, or based on. Great. And that is undoubtedly Nuggets. Perfect. Okay. So now we're back here, recovering from a stomach ache. If you click on, well, I do this all the time. You can't just click on the sim, or the para, rather. You have to click on their card at the bottom. I do this a lot. But clicking on the card of Nugget, we could see that they have a tummy ache. They only have 1 more hour. They got it from someone else, but that someone else is either Peanut or the 2 friends they made yesterday. And we got them sick too. We could see different moods they have. It is 7, almost 7 in the morning. So we can definitely reach the desire to be alone for 2 hours. Pretty easy one. because of their social perk. And let's see, today is Tuesday. So let me go ahead and choose Peanut. Oh, can I right click on them to choose on them? Choose them? Oh, I can. All right. All right. That's way faster. Wow. You'll learn something new every day. So with Peanut chosen, we can see that Peanut has recovered from the tummy ache, feeling good, um, inspired. We have no wants yet. That's okay. So Peanut is going to focus on doing a good job at work. Let's check what they need to do at work. We have all 3 thumbs up, right? Uh, hoping that these 2 strikes will eventually go away because they make me a little nervous. So I really have to pay attention to these 3 thumbs ups. Um, and they go to work in 2 hours. So you know what we can do with Peanut is they are hungry. Let's see if we could cook something without burning the kitchen down and also without a stovetop because Nugget sold the stovetop because they just wanted to. So we fulfilled that want for them. So let's click on the fridge and see what we can cook. We have these options of microwaved hamburger and instant rice. We've been living solely off of these and the apples that seem to somehow replenish in the fridge. Um, Let me see these other things. I guess they all need ovens or stovetops, which is silly because, oh, I guess you can't make eggs and toast. I was like, you can make toast because there's a toaster, but if you want to make eggs, I guess you can nuke them, but I guess we're a little classier than that. I guess we'll just eat a delicious bowl of gruel before work, and hopefully that will fulfill our need there. And then let's choose Nuggets, who doesn't feel well, so we'll just kind of let them be. We may actually have them. I'm gonna have Nugget have fun. Why don't they just watch some TV? Um, Nugget loves to play Boyfriend Dungeon, so I think naturally they're gonna watch some romance. I like to imagine that maybe Nugget's watching some like 90 Day Fiance or something like that, some Love Is Blind. So I'll put that on there, and hopefully Nugget can feel better as they're recovering from the virus we got from work. All right, so that will start our Tuesday, and we'll see where the day goes. For those of you just now joining me, Nugget over here is Nugget make bad choices. So anytime there's an option to make a good or bad choice, more than often than not, we choose the bad one. And then for Peanut, Peanut is Peanut good choices, and the flip side, making good choices. So a thing about this game is I feel like you have to do a little bit of micromanaging. You'll notice that they're just kind of standing there, like Peanut just ate, and now it's just kind of like vibing in front of the microwave. Oh, look at them. They're going somewhere. Okay, let's see where they go. The guitar. For some reason they like to default to playing the guitar, even though Nugget hates playing the guitar. Nugget will just automatically pick it up, and then you could just see the fun level go all the way down. All right, Peanut's going off to work, so now we can just focus on Nugget, who is sad. Why are you sad, Nugget? So Nugget is sad because they're hungry, which relatable. And then they have the random effect because they have the vibe of a jester. Clicking back on these traits, talents, perks, we got to choose these at the beginning of the game. I chose jester, which is kind of chaotic, but it keeps the game fresh, actually, because it's just like you don't know what they're going to want or don't know what they want. For example, you can see here the bathroom. They're just going to ignore their bladder for the day, which is kind of silly because they just had a digestive digestive system virus, but to each his own. So it looks like they are sleepy and need to eat. Are they eating? Or are they staring at the counter hoping something will happen? Oh, yeah, that's what they're doing. They're just, okay, don't be, hold on. Mopey by the fridge when you could totally grab something. Okay, so we can nuke. Nugget has different options here. We can actually nuke a hot dog or nuke a tofu dog. We could also make a ham sandwich, which I guess is not toasted or doesn't require a stovetop. So let's try ham sandwich. Well, we'll do tofu dog. We're not feeling well. Wait, we're making bad choices. Let's make a ham sandwich. Nothing like having a tummy ache and eating some ham. Will you make a successful ham sandwich? Look at it steaming for some reason. And are we successful? Nothing burned down. If anybody was wondering why there's weeds in the house, it's because I tried it and you can put weeds in the house. Okay, so Nugget is eating, which is great. Okay, so I'm gonna check here for the wants. Nugget is sad, wants to eat a snack, and also watch TV for 2 hours, which they're in luck. I was going to have them do that, but they're also sleepy. So I may have them take a nap and then they can watch TV for 2 hours. So that's giving us a want that hopefully we'll get later and our personality trait will go up. Let's take a look here at amused. Not sure I want them to be painting or filling up the fun need. Oh, well, we could fill up the fun need. Maybe while we're watching TV, the fun meter will go up. So that's hopefully 2 birds, 1 scone. Let's see how that works. After they eat, I want them to take a nap. So let me go ahead and cue that up. And then after that, they can watch some 90 Day Fiancé. Now I'm gonna check on Nugget, who is in this building that we never get to see. I just wanted to see what their needs were. Or not Nugget, Peanut. So Peanut, a little sleepy, that's okay. They're still recovering from their tummy ache, I believe. Let's see if we can do a... We're not going to successfully flirt. We have not successfully flirted at all. This is day 3 of me playing this, and nobody's flirted successfully. So maybe we'll dance after work, you know, because we can just dance anywhere. All right, so let me go back here to Nugget. And we'll fast forward till they wake up. Look at those knees. How old are you? Why does it look like that? Okay, so it looks like Nugget is stressed for some reason. Okay, so they're sick, so they're stressed from the tummy ache. They have forgotten the fact that I told them to go watch TV. They're sad just because. Okay, but they have all these green needs, so let's go. Or yeah, their needs are green, so let's go. Let's see if they all watch TV now. Oh, so yesterday I put this donut here and I made it huge. And I mean, you could see there's 2 different cushions right next to the donut. But I guess Nugget's just gonna like stand there and be a sad sack instead of just sitting on the couch. But they are cheering up. Look at that. Look at that. A bounce back of Nugget. We've got this meter going up, even though you had a tummy ache and for some reason you don't know that you could sit right over here. Perfect. So after this, let's see, we need to watch TV for 2 hours, and that's filling up our fun need. After that, I'm gonna make them, even though they might be sleepy, we need to get a job. So we can find a job after all of that. Now, even though the music doesn't always play, we can hear the TV, although the camera is kind of weird here when we go over objects, but here's the news. It's not as exciting sounding as the other TV stuff. I thought they were watching... Here, let's watch some romance. We have a telenovela here. This couch, I think, is for sale. This tiger couch, which is pretty great. Nugget loves it. All right, Nuggets watch TV for 2 hours. The fun bar is filled up. We've completed 2 of those once, and now I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this, and it's time to look for a job, Nugget. The time has come to grow up and be a contributing member of society. So I'm kind of curious if they like go to a website that looks like LinkedIn or something. Let's see here. I'm not qualified to be a full stack developer. I don't even think that Nugget would know what that means. Let's see over here. We've got art, also not qualified unless we wanted to be an environment artist. So we'll see. Service industry, I think they might do well with that. Nugget is no stranger, has a very high charisma level. Not a musician, even though they will play the guitar, even though they hate it. I think it'd be hilarious if they were a teacher, but we're not gonna do that to the kids. Definitely not a manager of any sort. Don't wanna trust Nugget with that. Could be a janitor, which oddly makes as much money as an environment science, um, or artist. Can't be a scientist. Could be a guard, or could be a waiter. All right, so we have a couple of options. I would like to see the service industry. So I think being a waiter would be a good start. We don't have a lot of points, but if we're looking at the application points, I'm guessing that like if we can meet that minimum, we can get that job. Now, I don't know like what kind of experience they need moving forward as they rank up and get promotions, but we could see here they're going to get paid the same here, 250, and they only need charisma 4 and 0 work experience in service. But over here, as a receptionist, it looks like we were going to have to need service and healthcare. So why would I make Nugget go through extra steps? I don't know if they get more money that way or whatnot. But let's go with waiter, because maybe that experience in food will translate to cooking more than just microwave hot dogs. So let's do that. I also think it's nearby. I think it's next door, which is also a bonus. Okay, so they'll be working the weekends, which is good because Peanut works during the week. We got that job, and we don't start till Friday. So in the meantime, let's take a look at our work tab. Mood good, food good. We're at the current level here. We could level up our food. And is this something that we can learn about? It is. So let's do a little bit of learning, and then you could take another nap. And as a treat, you could take a nap in Peanut's room. We'll see if they sleep underneath the plushie or not. Let's see, are they at like Epicurious or? Hmm. I like that you could learn just by like staring at recipes. Mm-hmm. If you could hear the music, that's the telenovela on in the other room. Hilariously. We're not going to sell an easel. For some reason, this vibe, they just like to sell things, which I feel like is like anti their goal. So they have a big house goal. This is specific to Nugget, in which they want to own a house worth 40,000 paradigms, and own 1,000 worth of decorative items. Which I have not figured out how to get 1,000 worth of decorative items. I don't know if that means like in their pocket or just in the house. Um, let's try this. While we have Nugget chosen, what happens if I go into build mode? And then let's buy a plant. We'll buy a plant. Here, a cactus. I have one near. What's a huge cactus? What a deal. Only 20 peas. Okay, we'll put that here. And then we'll get out of this mode, which I'm hitting escape, but it's not escaping. Okay. So I wanted to see if that affects Nugget's goals at all. Nothing went up here. It doesn't say that we, like, it doesn't show that we owe, like, we're any, like, richer or that we own more decorative items. That seems like a decorative item to me, but maybe not. I don't want to spend any more money because Nugget doesn't start their job until Friday. Peanut's working, but they're not bringing home enough to just buy 1,000 paradigms worth of decorative items. But we'll go ahead. Nugget, that was a good job. You can go take a nap. Even though it is like 15 o'clock. I guess that's a good time for a nap. And hilariously, even though this is a queen-size bed, Nugget is going to sleep underneath the plug plushie. Pug plushie. There we go. This is actually Pugsley the Pug, as it is in the catalog. So I think next door is where Nugget gets to work. On Friday, it looks like Peanut. Let's go where Peanut is, because Peanut has a want today to level up dancing. So we may dance outside of the office. We do get a point, which is great. We get an upgrade point. Let's see what it gives us. We get to pick one. So we either get to rank up our job, which means we get like they get 10 more a day, I think, is a daily rate. We can improve our skill while at work, equal to amount of vacation days accrued, which is a big whopping 0, as you can see here with the palm tree. So that is a terrible perk. And the other one is a +2 learning speed during vacation days, which I haven't taken vacation because, again, I have 0 accrued. Also, this is like my second week at work. I barely am hanging on by thread. I am like 1 strike away from losing my job. So out of all these 3, we're going to pick rank 4, which now I need to go and level up technology before I go to work the next day. So it seems like a perk, but I have to like work for it. So I want to make sure. Let's go over to where Peanut is, and we're going to make them dance a little bit. Peanut, where are you? Okay, there you are. Okay. Being one with the pug, and it looks like they went to sleep, or they want to sleep. Which I guess they could do, and they can have a dance break after that. I love that. It looks like people are outside of our apartment / house, and Nugget is just playing with coloring books. So let's take a look at what Nugget wants. Still wants to sell an easel, which that is not happening. Something has appeared. It's something. Oh no, that's just the light. It looks like they have like one of those boob lights at the top. I thought that was a plate on top of the fridge. It looks like they need to go to sleep, but that's okay. We are going to make bad choices with Nugget because that is in their name. Let us go chit chat. Let's go over here. We have not gone next door here. We did go across the street yesterday, but let's see who lives here. In this game, I have not encountered any locked doors, so we'll see what's behind door number next door. All right, so now it's loaded the lot, and we can see this house. It looks like some adults live here. Look, they got 2 bookcases. You know that's an adult. They had this really cute pink fridge. Now, is anybody home? All right, so we're walking in here. I don't see anybody here, and Is it a 2-story? I don't think it is. What I want to know is, can I interact with things? So let's change the station on this radio, although to me it definitely looks like a record player. Let's listen to some rock while we're here, while we're being Snoopy. Right. While we're being Snoopy, what else can we click on? We can click on this and we can cry. So we can go next door, break in, and just lean against the counter and cry. Does that make you feel any better? Oh. I don't see anything getting better, but I mean, I feel better watching this, I guess. Listening to some music at your neighbor's house. Yeah, their knees are like the knees of an 80-year-old. I don't know what that is. What else can we click on? Oh, we could change our outfit. I wonder if it's going to be our clothes or is it going to be like whoever lives here. Okay. Boringly, it's our clothes. Which, you know what? Why don't we change our clothes? I don't see them in this outfit much, so let's change it to our workout clothes. We cried it out. We're listening to some rock. What else can we do? Can we eat something out of their fridge? We can get an apple. Looks like all fridges come with free apples in this town. We could also cook some stuff, which is the same recipes that I could cook earlier, although I did get to level up, and I could make some heart-shaped waffles. I'm not going to do that in this person's house. Oh, there's a downstairs. There's a basement. What's in the basement? Here is the basement. So, looks like somebody's very organized here. Not a lot of clutter. We've got a ladder. It looks like a garage. Can we work out? Even though we are kind of sleepy, let's jog on this treadmill. We had a good cry. Now it's time to run it out. Oh, yeah. Okay. Exercise is going up, but for some reason fitness is not. Let's see why. Looks like it's because of their talent, which is good at nothing. So that's making it hard to progress. Also, they're being sad today. The Jester vibe, I feel like I've mentioned that it kind of like is ADHD coded, but I feel like it's like depression coded as well, which those are like what comorbidities there. So we'll do that for a little bit. I wonder if whoever lives here has come home yet. Okay, they're done. We can leave. We did some working out. It's surprising that nobody's home. But we can go back. Oh, we can stargaze. All right. I saw somebody stargazing in this game the other day, and I thought they were like not alive. Nugget has automatically on their own chosen to stargaze from the bushes, which I didn't tell them to do that, but totally aligns with their name. I don't feel like that's the best place to stargaze. It kind of sounded like, okay, yeah, you're playing the guitar because that's what everybody loves to do. And I'm going to make you stop doing that because we need to level up. Oh, I canceled Nugget stargazing. That's okay. We need to level up dancing. So drop the guitar, time to dance. To nothing. There's no music playing, but we're still going to dance. Dance like nobody's watching. Yeah, exactly. That's how I dance when nobody's watching. Now you can see her. I guess this is level 1, is just moving your body, and level 2 is like putting your hands up in the air. So very excited to see how this progresses. We met that one, which is great. If you hear some music, part of it is the, oh my gosh, is the radio player next door playing some rock. And then also in the other room, it's still playing that telenovela, which I'll go ahead and just turn off before going to bed for the day. Oh, wait, I have a promotion. Ooh, maybe we'll leave the TV on because we need to level up for work. We need to level up in technology because we had a buff, even though it's kind of like a punishment because I need to do this real quick. I get technology and programming confused. Okay, it's technology. We need to level up technology before we go to bed. I don't know where Nugget is. Oh, there is Nugget. All right. Nugget has has taken over Peanut's bed. That's fine. We're comrades around here. Peanut has leveled up, so let's check the work tab. They are good to go for tomorrow to their higher paying job. And I think it is time for Peanut to go to sleep as well. They could sleep next to each other. Yesterday, when they both had tummy aches, it was kind of cute because one of them went into the twin bed and the other one also got into the twin bed, so they kind of just spooned each other while having tummy aches. All right, and here is our storyteller giving us some choices. The first one is a work pack, so that could impact our career. Now, both of my paras are employed, although Nugget hasn't started, won't start for another, 3 days. Here's getting a surprise tax refund, so we just get 500 bucks straight up, and then a sun pack where we have a temporary buff. Decisions. Let's do some money here. So maybe we can buy a decoration to see if that helps us reach our big goal of a big house. And we'll speed up here until they are awake. Really love that golden light that comes in on them. All right, it's 7 in the morning. Let's check the newspaper. We have Mayor Gloomberg. It's favorable to eventually give residents gardening permits, and how Roberto Robert became a renowned programmer, and how you can too. What is this claim button? Oh, it's for programmers who are level 8 plus. So unfortunately we can't claim that, but it's kind of fun to see in the newspaper that there's more than just like events happening. We are now in spring 10. That's the 10th day of our first year. We start in the spring, just like in Stardew. So let's go to Nugget. Looks like Nugget's got to do the thing that all of us got to do in the mornings. We are going to... Oh, why is the toilet so gross? Oh well, not your problem right now. Use the restroom, and then you are going to cook yourself a delicious... Oh wait, that's Nugget. That's fine. Let's make a ham sandwich. Let's make a group portion. Nugget's gonna be nice. Just because Nugget makes bad choices doesn't mean Nugget is not nice. So, gonna make ham sandwiches for everyone. As for Peanut, Peanut also needs to eat, but they'll take a shower. They also have the option to cry in the shower. I wonder why there's so many options to just cry doing whatever you're doing. I don't know. Are the devs okay? I don't know. So let's take a shower. I don't think we have... Should we cry in the shower? Debate. We'll take a legit shower. Like, Peanut's been having a pretty good day. Nothing is caught on fire. They haven't gotten fired from their job yet. Even though, let's double check. That is the inventory. We're still one strike away from losing our job, even though Peanut makes good choices. Gets in their name. The worst things have happened. But now that I understand the game better, also, we haven't had a fire since that one day. Hopefully they can get further away from losing their job. All right, Peanut. Oh my gosh. Nugget failed at cooking a ham sandwich. As we could see here, the failure is indicated by this gray smoke, as is usual when you make a ham sandwich poorly, which is a shame because I was going to have Peanut eat that before work. Peanut goes to work at 18 minutes. I thought they were going to wake up on their own, take a shower. Now, let's see how fast they can take a shower. Because they need to take a shower and also eat, or else they're going to be grumpy at work, and we may get a strike. To take a fast shower, eat a terrible ham sandwich, and go to work. Can they do it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we did it. Look at the bar go up, even though the ham sandwich is on fire or smoking. Which is a shame because just yesterday, Nugget was at the computer studying food. So very disappointing that Nugget studied food and can still not make a ham sandwich. Okay, we have Peanut chosen. Let's see if they have a want we can accomplish today is level up a science skill, which I think we can do once they get home. Now Nugget is angry at themselves. They did not make a good ham sandwich, and apparently they kicked something out of anger. So they are just grumpy pants. They're also sad because why not? And amused because why not? So let's take a look at these want options. We could level up a skill, program, which Nugget has not really done, or fill up a fun need because they make bad choices. Let's just do fill up a fun need. That seems very easy to do. So it becomes a want here, and completing those wants makes us gives us a better personality level. And I think Nugget may actually have a higher personality level than Peanut. I think that's really because Peanut's been at work. So I've gotten to focus on Nugget a lot. So let's go ahead and hit play. Go to work. Are you going to work? Hopefully you're going to work. Please do not be late to your job. Okay, good. For those of you just now joining me, this is Nugget, and we could tell that this is Nugget's room in earnest. We got a picture of chicken nuggets and also a picture of my dog Nugget, and that's who this is based off of. So this is great. Take a little picture here. It'll last longer. All right. So what are we gonna do with Nugget today? We need to fill up our fun bar. Oh, let's watch TV. Two birds, one stone. My favorite. Because watching TV will also fill up their fun need. They've been watching telenovelas. Let's see if they can watch something else and still have fun. I find it hard for them to enjoy watching anything else. Let's try a documentary. Maybe I'm underestimating what Nugget finds fun. Okay, so we'll see if Nugget sits down or ends up standing because the giant donut is in the way again. Are they having fun? They are having fun, even though they look very sad while doing it. Maybe it's a very sad documentary, although it looks like the news. For some reason, they were like, no, thank you for the documentary. We'll watch the news instead. Very fun. There is water, the sound of water, which last time I heard that, I think that was because a toilet was broken. Is a toilet broken? You're gross. Okay, but you're not broken. Okay, we have water happening somewhere. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? We have a second story toilet, which I put there for funsies yesterday, and they ended up using it. So here's our second story toilet. There's nothing here besides that toilet and part of the first floor tampon box. If you weren't here yesterday, here is our art installation in the first floor. I thought it'd be fun for people who walk by to get to see it, kind of like Meow Wolf style. But that's what's sticking out into the second floor. So are you broken? No. So we have water sounds for for no reason. I'm not 100% sure where it's coming from. Maybe the shower broke? Oh, the shower is broken. Okay. Is Nugget gonna fix it? Should Nugget fix it? Nugget makes bad choices, but Nugget's not mean. You can give it a try, Nugget, after you cry in front of the news. Okay, so they've cheered up after watching the news while standing and not sitting on the other cushions. Let's take a look here. We can level up. Oh no, I think we might have reached maybe the top level of this. The game is still in early access. There's still features being added. So I clicked on the button upgrade and it says we can't get any further than this. Thank you, Ariel. So we'll click on OK. And I guess we don't get to unlock anything else for now. I guess we're stuck this way. We do become an adult in 12 days, like a legit adult instead of just a young adult. So let me go ahead and close out of here. And let's see if they can fix this. We have a special guest with us. Hold on one second. We have the actual Peanut. Hi, Peanut. So this is Peanut, which I'd focus on Peanut, but Peanut's at work. So this is the actual Peanut in real life. We adopted her a couple months ago, and she makes the good choices, although today she's making the loud choices. Yeah, it's okay. We still love you. All right, off you go. The game Peanut is still at work for 4 more hours, so let's go back to Nugget, who may or may not fix this shower. Can they do it? Thank you for that. All right, we fulfilled a want. We watch TV. Great. Even though now we've reached the peak of their personality traits. So I don't know what happens since this game is in early access. I don't know if like eventually they will like all of a sudden get a bunch of like extra traits or whatnot. But we'll go ahead and stop that. Try to fix the shower. We believe in you, Nugget. Yeah. Great job, Nugget. Great job, Nugget. It's still broken. Okay. The camera has kicked us out over here. Okay, so here's my favorite part of the game where the characters seem to like to pick up the guitar. Although, if you watch Nugget's fun meter, it will start dropping. Why they like to pick up the guitar, I'm not sure, but they hate it. Okay, so Peanut earned 280 Ps and a point to spend at work. Let's go ahead and take a look at Nugget, or Peanut. Let's spend that point. Let's take a look here. Rank 5. It's great that we get a raise, but if we get a raise, we have to work to make sure our skill level's up there. So the other ones are +3 happy for 3 hours after every workday. What? But invoiced for it? Why would I pay to be happy? I don't think Peanut has to pay to be happy. This game is too reflective of IRL, real life. The last one is exercise skills slowly improves while at work. We'll do that since I haven't really been making Peanut work out. Okay, so what can we do with Peanut now? Why are you sad? Because you need to use the restroom. Like there's no bathroom at their job, I guess. Which I thought there was a setting. Like, let me check the setting. I thought there was a setting where they would use the bathroom while at work. Autonomy here. Now, I wonder if that was only at the very beginning, available at the very beginning of the game. So, I thought that I left it at auto. Let me just double check here. Okay, well. Let's see if they can get to a bathroom quickly. Is there a public bathroom over here? Let's take a look. We could go to... We can't go to an office to use a restroom. We hilariously have used the restroom in the restaurant that is next door to our house. I'm just... I don't want to leave them up to their own devices. Let's take a look at... Can you go in here to the restaurant? It's so long. We'll just have them use the second story bathroom. And see if they can get there on time. Oh, that was so fast! I'm very happy for you, and oh, now their want is gone. They can level up a science skill, so I guess nothing like, you know, a hard day at work and then learning some science while your roommate is playing a song. Whoop! Behind you. Let's learn about science. All right. I like to peek over their shoulder to see what they're learning. We could see it looks like a double helix here. And they're just looking at the same website over and over. So they have leveled up science. Perfect. Great. It sounds like Nugget is playing like a rocked out version of Greensleeves, but it might be the fact that they turned on the radio next door and it has not turned off since then. That cacophony. All right, it is almost 20 o'clock, so I'm surprised that nobody wants to eat dinner. Nugget has played their heart out so much that they're not having fun at all. They're leveling up guitar. They're getting better at it. They chose to play that themselves, but they are having the worst time now. So we need to even that out, and we'll actually do that by playing their favorite game, Boyfriend Dungeon. And I will make Peanut get... Actually, let's have the roommates talk to each other. I forget to have them interact with each other. So let's chit-chat. All right. So when they are together and talking, this bar will go up. And now every time it goes up, we get to make choices. So let's do a good choice first. Peanut making a good choice. And we will talk about joy. They have fulfilled... They wanted to learn science. They learned a science today. They are joyful. All right. So the next one, we'll ping pong it to Nugget. Of these three, we we don't want to lead the conversation yet, but it looks like we can talk about being tired, which is a very an adult thing to do, or we could talk about being disgusted by this filthy house, which Nugget has been in all day and could have cleaned up, but did not. So that's what they're gonna do. That didn't seem to phase either of them. Like it's our filthy house. And let's see what else we could talk about. We'll ping pong it to Peanut, and we'll talk about something inspiring. We'll see what happens to Nugget when they talk about something inspiring. All right, good. And then we'll do one more before they go to bed. And this will be Nugget's choice. And we'll just say this conversation is boring. And that makes Peanut very angry, but it's okay. It's time to go to bed. So it looks like I will actually have Peanut eat a snack and then go to bed so they don't wake up too hungry. We'll go to our good old apples. I don't know if we ever get something other than an apple. If you know how to put something other than an apple in the fridge, let me know in the chat, because I do not. We'll just eat an apple and then we can go sleep under Pugsley the Pug. And then over with Nugget, who is not having fun, let's go to play Boyfriend Dungeon as we meant to do, and then we can go sleep in our own bed. Oh, what is on the fritz? What is on the fritz? The fridge is on the fritz. Cool. So we're gonna be down a fridge. We're also gonna be down. You can see the gap where the stove was. So we're left with is a microwave. So we may need to spend our paycheck on a fridge. The kitchen has caused us the most trouble out of this game. Uh, it's caught on fire. Sometimes the fridge doesn't let us fridge, and now it is on the fritz. But that's a problem for another day. So let's see what our storyteller has for us. We can get temporary buffs. We could get really flirty. I don't think it's the weekend, so peanut flirting with somebody is pretty low. Usually don't have enough time to like chit chat and get other things done. Let's see here what cards that impact our relationships. Let's do some buffs. Let's see what kind of buffs we've got. So these buffs, 2 of them are for Peanut, and then 1 is for both. So Peanut could be happy, +5 happy for 24 hours. Peanut could get +1 upgrade point after finishing work. And everybody could get a learning speed for all skills while in a group for 24 hours, which they're not often in a group for 24 hours, especially since Peanut has to go to work. So I'm not going to pick that one. Let's be happy. Let's have bonus happy. I wish I would get a perk that the fridge would be fixed without me having to do anything. All right. Very fun, very fun. Let me speed this up while I'm just watching the fridge freak out. Now this is gonna be Nugget's like Friday, actually. I know it says Thursday, but they go to work tomorrow. They start their first job tomorrow. Okie dokie. So let's check the news. We have a weekly treasure hunt. I haven't really been doing these events, kind of been juggling things and learning how things work. But it's fun to know that they're there. We also get a free just 100 Ps. First come, first served. Of course, we're going to claim that. Just some money for reading the newspaper. That is an incentive that maybe other newspapers can think about offering. So Peanut goes to work in 1 hour. Let's see what they need. They need to eat. Can they eat an old sandwich without getting sick? Oh, they're Peanut good choices. That seems like a bad choice. Can we snack? Okay, we could snack, but an apple doesn't really fill up the bar. So I think I have to... I don't know if I can fix that very quickly. I guess we'll repair it. That's the grown-up thing to do, is repair it, and then we can see if we can eat fast enough. Wake them up. Can they do it? Oh yeah, you do that in your pajamas. It's fixed. Where did you go, Peanut? Peanut, you fixed the fridge, and you're hungry, but you're about to play the guitar. Why? It's a bad Peanut. Oh, look, they want to buy a high-end oven and level up a cooking skill. Since their roommate sold their oven, I think let's take a look at how much that oven costs. Let me click on this house and let's type in oven. I like this search. There should be searches for a lot more things. So we had the economy, or economy, I guess. The Bernadette, which lived up to its name because it caught on fire when we were just trying to make toast. They want not this one, but the Kochi, the Chrissy cooker. I don't know what that's in reference to, but that's the one that they want. That is like half of what we have in our savings right here. Nugget does go to work tomorrow. Bills, I think, aren't due for like another 3 or 4 days. So we could fulfill this want. Then I choose it before I buy it. Let me make sure I choose it, or else I'm just buying it for no reason. Okay, so now it is a want. And now let us... Oh, Peanut is off to work, very hungry. But they're going to be so pleased to come home to a brand new oven that they spent half of their savings on. Not a wise choice, but they want it. Who am I to deny them the oven of their dreams? How many of you here have spent a lot of money on something in hopes to level up that skill, and then you just don't use it? Hopefully Peanut will not do that. Let's see what Nugget is up to. Nugget is probably angry they're not having fun. Oh no, they're angry because why not? Why not be angry? It's a very random effect here. They are amused, just because that's their vibe. So let's fill up our fun need as a want because we need to do that anyways. It is at a sad level because they played guitar, which is not fun to them, but maybe I should just sell the guitar so people would stop playing the guitar by default. Alright, having a good time here, although I don't think it does not fill up their fun level, or else there'd be a little happy blob here. Let's go play some... We haven't played Outbound yet. We've played the other games, which are actually very true to the games, Among Us and Dwarf Fortress being actual games. Let's play Outbound. If that's a real game, I'm actually not sure. I've never played Outbound, if that is an actual game. So I like to sneak over here and see what the screen looks like. Oh. That is very fun to see what they're playing. I think that is a game now that I'm thinking about it. That is ringing a bell. We could hear some rock music, and I still think that's the record player next door. When we broke into the neighbor's house, played some rock music, did not turn it off, and I don't know if anybody lives there, so it's just been playing this whole time. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Nugget likes this game. Their fun level is not going up. So maybe we have to go back to Boyfriend Dungeon and see if that will be more fun. It is more fun. That is funny to me that Nugget loves dating simulators. Doesn't care for driving a bus around in Outbound. Just would rather play Daddy Simulator. They are angry for no reason, but happy and amused. So everything is good, except they are going to be hungry. The fridge is fixed. But why cook something when you have food right there and you are prone to making bad choices? So I'm going to pick this up. Let's take a portion. Let's see if that fulfills, helps their hunger any bit. Alright, I want to witness what happens here. It's like a science experiment. What's kind of fun, but also a little disappointing is like these little bottles. I bought some emotional support bottles, emotional support drinks, when I was in build mode. You can't actually interact with them. They just kind of add a little bit of decoration, if you will. And same goes for this Nintendo Switch looking device. Can't interact with it. It's just there. It looks fun, but ultimately just a decoration. All right, let's see what happens when you eat this ham sandwich that looks yellow in the inside. When you eat it like this. Why are you eating like this? Also, I like that the pug plushie I thought was on the bed, but it looks to be levitating. Okay. Did you survive the old ham sandwich? They're only angry because of just a random event, so I think the ham sandwich, their hunger bar is filled up. So that was actually not a bad choice, I guess. Nugget once again proving that making bad choices doesn't really penalize you in this game if you have enough charisma too. Okay, so since it is Nugget's last day before starting their job, we're good here. We're good there. Let's do a little bit of skilling up just in case they get promoted. We'll have them learn about food a bit more, and then we'll get into some shenanigans. So we have some people, oh, there were people behind our house. They aren't anymore. Maybe they went to work. Perfect. So now that Nugget is skilled up, I don't have to worry about if they get promoted and need that skill level. Let's see what we could do here. Let's go check the quest board. It's a daily request from townies. I checked it the first day I started playing. Wasn't really sure what it wanted. So let's see what we got there. Okay. So we can check on the elders and ask them to tell you their stories, which is very cute. I don't think I know 3 elders in the game yet. So I need to check their social tab to see if we know 3 elders. The other request is to, excuse me, get quartz gems, which I also have not found at all. So I am just going to ignore this and let's see if we can find something. Okay, cool. So part of this game is like you can forage, which I often forget to do. Usually by foraging, you can just hover over. It looks like we could find some lobster mushrooms. I forget if it's something that I can donate to the community bundle. So I'm just gonna, even though I want them to eat it, I will just collect it because it's kind of like hard to find these things. And I want to like fulfill some of these bundles. Oh, there's another one. So actually we'll eat that one since we have 2. We'll see what happens. I don't know if lobster mushrooms are poisonous. Are you holding your tummy? Or are you just angry? Oh no, God. Peanut works in the worst environment. Peanut has gotten sick at work again. This is second time this week. What a terrible job that they have. It's not even Nugget that's sick. I thought it was going to be like, Nugget got a tummy ache from the mushroom. No. You can be alone for an hour. Let's get Nugget to talk to someone who is nearby. Anybody? Can we vandalize this? We can vandalize the bus stop. We're standing right there. Nice. It's a very, very satisfying sound. There's a person way over here in the distance. Let's go see what they're up to. Hi, Vincent. Not everyone can do this interaction. Can I not talk to Vincent? I forget if they've met Vincent before. So here are the people we've met so far. Do I know 3 older people? There's 1. Lawrence. So I probably would not be able to, I'm not going to accept that quest. Let's go talk to someone. Let's go over here. Okie doke. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? Instead of chasing after whoever is there, let's talk to this person, Tina. I don't think we've talked to Tina yet. Hi, Tina. Let's watch Nugget's charisma at work, even though they're in their pajamas, as you can tell by the pink fuzzy slippers. Also, Nugget is very angry, but still wants to chit-chat. Let's see where it goes.
Kite?
Fibe.
Nupi.
Mekitopino?
Fito.
Lapi.
Cookie?
Okie dokie. So I'm going to be neutral here. We'll do an introduction. We're not going to be like, bye, I'm going to be alone. Actually, let's do the jester one. We'll be funny about it. Haha.
Tupi? Rigiki. Típico.
Fine.
Teki.
Mipe.
Bupinimichi?
Oki.
Skibe.
Mimi. Lonipo.
Sipilo.
Kibottimo.
Kuti.
Tita.
Chetu.
Fine.
Locomotico.
Mipe.
All right, peanuts earn money. I love how this lady just walked through. Not even a excuse me or anything.
Kiki.
Yuki.
Okay, let me take a look here. We are not going to watch TV there. Is this not fun for you, Nugget, talking to somebody? Although you're getting stinky. Let's see here. Let us say mean things about household members. Even though Peanut has been the only breadwinner of the house so far, let's say mean things. Oh, she did not like that. Oh, look, there's Peanut. We're just shit talking here earlier, Peanut. Bye.
Yuki.
Skibile mite.
Pimi.
Ni.
Lani?
Oh yeah, that's right. Peanut has the tummy ache. Why are you just standing there? Actually, this is perfect because they have a tummy ache and they're standing next to these giant rolls of toilet paper. Let's see how long this virus is going to last. It's going to last about 11 hours, which is very unfortunate because it goes into our next day. So yesterday somebody suggested we go to the hospital, so we could go to the hospital, which is like way over here. Okay, so it was actually just across the street from where we work. But we're just gonna, run back and see if they can take care of us. The health center. I bet this is gonna cost money though. But we have not been here yet. Yes, you should go run there with your tummy ache. But on the bright side, Peanut can upgrade their rank at work as an engine programmer. And let's see here. We can rank up, which I do not want to do. We are already not at the level we should be at for this job, which puts us on very thin ice. Again, we only have 2 strikes. I can't get rid of these strikes. Just say prayers for Peanut. We could get 1 vacation day on the first work day of the week. So I don't know if that means like every week we get a vacation day, which would be amazing, actually, IRL. Or we could do a learning speed of all skills. Let's do 1 vacation day on the first work day of the week. That'd be very nice. Okay, let's see if they will run, or jog rather. Jog to... Okay, so now we are over here with our tummy ache. We're gonna see if they can do anything about it. Now, if we were Nugget, we could take a detour and adopt a baby instead. But let's just seek some care, because we are Peanut the good choices. And before we do that, let me make sure this conversation keeps going. And Nugget, who is having a conversation over there, will brag. Do some bragging. We don't want to end the conversation yet. I want to keep it going a little bit, so we'll just brag. Which they felt inspired by us. Okay, Peanut do not... Okay, like worried about Peanut's bathroom needs. They have been at the hospital for a while. Peanut has been cured! Now, I didn't hear a ka-ching, so I don't know if it's going to charge us anything. Maybe it'll show up in the bill at the end of the week, but it'd be nice if it was free healthcare. I've been saying that this game really reflects life as we know it right now, but it'd be nice if there was free healthcare here. You know what? There are some forageables over here. Since you are cured already, why don't you go grab some wild things? Okay, so we have this, which It says donated, but it's grayed out. Let me see what this looks like here. Okay. So that's a little misleading that it says donated because not we haven't donated. It just means we can donate it. So let me go ahead. Oh, I can't collect it. Oh, it's because I feel terrible. I like that I was at a hospital, but I did not use the bathroom while I was there, and they did not feed me. Maybe that's why it's free healthcare. All right. You can run home and do your business. Let's see what Nugget wants to talk about. Let's learn about our new friend. They're not officially a friend yet, but let's ask them about their job. They are a waiter. Very nice. Let's go back to their conversation here. Let's learn more about them and their family. And let me check on Nugget's needs. Nugget needs to take a shower, which is fine because Nugget makes bad choices. So they could be stinky. We could see how long she will talk to us while we are stinky. And they are having okay fun. I guess talking to somebody else is not fun for them. Which I guess is actually par for the course because they like to be alone. Oh, there was a sad sound. I'm glad I have the sound on, or else I would have not heard that sad sound, and I wouldn't know that there's something that may be tended to. Also, like when the shower is broken, if I didn't have the sound on, I would not know the shower is broken. Until somebody tried to use it and was like, no. So here are our options. We could ask them if they're single, or we can ask them if they're single. We could also ask them about their vibe. Let's go ahead and flirt. Nugget does have a high charisma, if nothing else. So we'll see if this is successful. Oh, they are single. Nobody has had a romantic relationship. Nobody has flirted successfully so far in this playthrough.
Kiki,
Cuma.
gluni pokito.
Muki.
Hard to spit game when you are stinking up the place, though.
Lani.
But we'll see if Nugget can
Timino.
surprise us. Looks like Peanut is thinking about food, maybe. Just staring at the fridge, willing it to feed them. Let's cook. You got your brand new... Oh, wait, you are cooking. Are you cooking? Okay. It's halfway because we bought the oven. We need to cook with it. All right. You have the most expensive oven, Peanut. Now let's cook something. Let us cook. Does peanut butter toast even need a stove? It doesn't tell us. It sometimes tells us when we hover over it what it needs, but not right now. You know what? Let's make eggs and toast. I feel like that legitimately uses the oven. So click on that. Next to the stinky ham sandwiches that Nugget loves to eat. Pay attention to what you're cooking. Why are you looking away? I bet the aroma smells very weird in there. Okay, so on the flip side, Nugget has gotten to the friend point, which I'll choose. But before I choose that, check out that I could ask if our new friend would like somebody in their life. It's flirty. It's only 13% success rate. I'm not going to choose it. I'll just make friends instead. And then I will make Nugget come home because it is 19 o'clock and they need to have some fun. So I'm going to have them go play more Boyfriend Dungeon because that seems to be the only thing that really brings them joy besides watching telenovelas and the news. And we also want to get Nugget primed up for their first day at work. So I think I'll play through one more day for this stream just to see how Nugget does at work. Now the camera goes up and down if there's like an object in the way, so my bad if it is making anybody a little dizzy when I'm moving around. Thank you for those who are watching. if you are considering buying this game. I would say it is pretty fun, although it's in early access. So there's a lot of things that I think could have a lot of potential for, like relationships. But something that it really excels in right now is the build phase, which I explored in yesterday's video. And I'm sure you can find other people that are like building things, and also character creation. You can really get into the weeds with that. But as far as like them with relationships and kind of doing things on their own, I think hopefully we'll see more improvements moving forward. It looks like our new friend followed us home and may play boyfriend dungeon with us, which is fun, while I cook eggs over here for myself. So our new friend has followed us home. We can share important food career tips, because who loves who loves tips from somebody who hasn't even started their job in the food industry yet? See how that goes. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. I don't think it hurts anything. But yeah. Oh, Peanut has learned a new recipe, barbecue veggie burger. Because I think we made Peanut or Nugget a vegetarian, did we not? Oh, maybe we actually made... Oh, wait. Here's Peanut. I thought we made Peanut a vegetarian, but I don't see that on their lifestyle. Good job, Peanut. You can eat it too. Great. Look at this. Nugget making friends. Come watch me play this one-player game, everybody. It's like Twitch, but you're in person. Okay. Let's try one more thing here. Let's try to flirt as a joke. 38%. Wow, okay. They're embarrassed for us. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make sure Nugget is primed up for work by going to bed. So they can just go to bed. I don't know what's going to happen to our friend. Is our friend going to follow us to bed? I don't know. Are they just going to stand there and eventually go home? I, again, chose the wrong person. Let me choose Nugget here and then make them go to sleep. I had accidentally chosen Peanut, who also needs to sleep, so that's fine. Tina has gotten too tired and is leaving. Your loss, Tina. Look, she's like sleeping right there. Those are very white teeth. Good for Tina. Oh, look at Nugget going to take a shower on their own. Very proud of you. And putting outdoor clothes on right before bed. No! Nugget, why are you playing the guitar? I told Nugget to go to bed. I guess they forgot. Let us go to bed, because you have to work tomorrow morning. Oh, okay. So, this is not the first time that the pair has gotten stuck after playing the guitar. I'll go ahead and hit play. They are just kind of like moonwalking in place. It's like they have an invisible walking pad. So I have to like make them go over here or over here. There we go. Now we can go to bed. Very minor glitches as far as like moving around. Oh no, I say that and they are still stuck. But the game hasn't frozen on me or anything like that yet, so that's a perk. Okay, maybe you should go to a different bed. I have seen them share this twin before, so maybe that will be easier for you. As they are snuggling, just a reminder to give me a follow. Makes me feel good. Makes me want to keep streaming. I mean, I will keep streaming anyways, just because it's been pretty fun. But follow would give me a warm fuzzy in my heart. So here's our new storyteller options here. Tomorrow, which is a Friday for them, Peanut can get flirty and has a higher flirt chance for 24 hours. I tend to not pick that because Peanut works during the day, and then I sometimes often forget maybe they should do a thing after work. We can have temporary buffs, and then we can have cards that impact our career. Um, I'm gonna pick the temporary buffs, and let's see what we got here. Nugget could go to work and have, on their first day of work, get a 30% job performance buff for 24 hours. That'd be a pretty good way to start their job. Um, let's see, Peanut can get a +1 upgrade after finishing work or school, which would be better than the stomach virus that they brought home from work. And then the other one is Peanut could be happy for 24 hours. Let's give Nugget a bone and get them started with their job on the right foot. You'll notice that Nugget is going to be ignoring their bathroom needs because they're a silly jester who doesn't need to pay attention to things sometimes.
Huh.
Something that is disappointing in this game is that adults can't sleep in the child-size beds, because that is a very cute bed. And I'll go ahead and fast forward so we can get to the following day. Now, it looks like Peanut has slept almost enough. We'll get one more bar, and then they need to take a shower before work. Oh, you know what? Speaking of work, they need to level up. Oh my gosh, they need to level up 2 levels. Maybe we'll skip the shower and just get on the computer? Oh, man. Okay. So because we've been, moving up the ranks at work, what I have failed to, paid attention to is that they also need to keep up with the skills. So programming and technology, I'll have them sit at the computer and let's practice some programming at, you know, 5 in the morning. And let's check the newspaper here, which was fun that we got like a free 100, what they call paradigms or bucks. But here it's just that citizens question the hygiene standards at restaurant Chez Maurice, which is hilarious because if we click on Nugget here and then we click on their job, that's where they're going to work today. So, can't blame it on Nugget, but it's kind of funny that it mentions their job before they're going to work. Okay. Prayers for Peanut as they're upskilling. They also look to be very uncomfortable because they are very stinky. It's hard because you also need to not be stinky at work. Guess we could take a shower and then come back to programming. Okay, Peanut's too embarrassed to... Oh my gosh, Peanut, I'm nervous for Peanut. Oh no. We have 3 thumbs down before we go to work in an hour. Let's see if a shower saves us a little. Are you too embarrassed to take a shower? Oh my gosh. Peanut, you're stressing me out. Again, Peanut's the one that's supposed to be making good choices, but it's just like bringing them nothing but grief. Oh no. Can we call in sick? Oh, I even have green stinky marks. Oh gosh. I I'm also standing to a filthy toilet. I also need to use the toilet. How did we get here? Whomst among us have done everything right in their lives, but still take a, go down a dark alley in life for a little bit. Let's see. Okay, they're having the worst time. They will not shower. Can we use the restroom? Oh no. Where did you go? Where did Peanut go? Is Peanut taking oh, finally, Peanut is taking a shower. Finally using the restroom because they're not the type to use the bathroom and the shower at the same time. Okay, so they're feeling better. We got 11 minutes. Can we cram in just a little bit of programming? Is it possible? We got like logged into our computer and like, okay, time to go to work. Now, Nugget starts their job a little later today. So they actually go to work at 18 o'clock. We've got 9 hours. They're not in a good mood. That's okay. We can improve that. They are on their own, I think, making food. Look at that. They are responsible, making pancakes even. We have not made pancakes yet. Very proud of Nugget. See what wants they can have today. You could be alone for 2 hours. Noah's going to be in the house. That's fine. Oh, no. I was like praising Nugget for making, I thought they were cooking pancakes, but now it's a waffle. But they burnt it. It looks cute though. Hi, Dim Sum! How's it going? Are you snacking on anything? Maybe some burnt waffles? Oh, we've ended up downstairs somehow. Okay. I just wanted to see where they were at. Oh gosh, this bathroom is filthy. Can we hire a maid? Oh, we could hire. Oh, that's so much money. We did find $100 in the newspaper. So we could spend it. We could splurge. Oh, you're at work right now? Oh. Hi, I won't tell anybody. Have fun. Okay. I wonder if it's like instantly clean or if like in The Sims they like come over and like there's a maid. I guess we'll find out. So while Nugget is, you know, everything's green, let's go ahead and level up on food since we'll need that eventually for a promotion at work. Let's get away from this grimy shower. Oh, this is the cleaning service here to make your house shine. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Why they gotta make it a woman cleaning? Okay, Nugget is sad. Why are you sad? Just because? You can watch TV later. We'll do that after you learn some. Next to this cactus that brought us 0. It brought us 0. Like, did not bring us any closer to these goals. Just you and water. Oh, I'm glad you're staying hydrated. Actually, this is a hydration check for anybody who is watching. Cheers. Also a good stretch. Just like, oh, I don't know if you can hear my bones pop, but that's also a good stretch. Just, it's not even a stretch, it's just raising your hands, which is part of level 2 of dancing in this game. All right, let's go ahead and keep going here. Can we talk to her? We could ask her to leave, which would be terrible because we just spent $100 basically. I do want Peanut to learn though. Maybe after Peanut learns, we can talk to the house cleaner here and make friends with them. I might be able to put a special guest on screen. Let me see if I can get the actual Nugget on camera. Alright, Nugget ran away from my love, so she is not going to make an appearance at the moment. There is an actual Nugget. There's an actual Nugget and an actual Peanut. Oh, Dim Sum, you missed this. Let me go ahead and show you. I made it clear whose room is who. So this is Nugget. I got... Oh. slowly but surely, we will rotate this. There we go. Okay, so this is Nugget's room. I didn't have a picture of Nugget the dog yesterday ready, so that's why there's chicken nuggets. And oh my gosh, look. Here she is. This is the Nugget that you see on the wall and who Nugget McBad Choices is based off of. We adopted her a couple years ago. She was a puppy mill mama who didn't know how to be a dog, so she was making the weirdest choices, like barking at herself in the reflection in the stove or on like glasses, just wherever she could find a reflection. She doesn't know how to play with other dogs. She's leveled up a little bit. I would say like +2. Uh, but yeah, that's why she has. I don't know if you could see this vacant stare, but she has like level 1 mind, don't you? But you have like level 4 charisma. You're a cutie, right? She is not sure what to think about this experience. But that's Nugget. All right, Nugget, thank you. Thank you, Nugget. There's also a Peanut. Thank you. My lovely wife Ariel is handing me the dogs. So here's Peanut if you weren't here earlier. So here is Peanut. That it was Peanut La Good Choices is based off of. We adopted her a couple months ago. She's a sweetie pie, although today she's very, very vocal today. I think she's grumpy that we've been sitting in the office and not sitting on the couch and snuggling. She is very chonky. But she is a healthy weight. Like, she's just like all rib cage. But that's who it's based off of. And let me oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let's spin around. And go uppies. Can we go uppies? Oh, uppies? Uppies? Okay. We're stuck. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here, we got it. We got it. We're in control again. But where did our house go? Which one's our house? LOL. I swear I've been playing this game for a couple of days. Okay. Let's go back here. That is our house. It just looks a little different from the... Why can't we go in here? I was gonna show you their room. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. So over here is Peanut's room, as you can see with the pug. And if we take a look here on the wall, we have, sorry about the pug plushie behind. I'll cover up the fridge. We have, well, I won't. We have the photo of shelled peanuts that I grabbed off the internet. You love the lore. I'm glad you came in here just at the right time. And then this is a photo of Peanut that I took at the dog bar that we went to a couple days ago. So that's Peanut's room. Although this is Comrade City. They just sleep in whatever bed is closest to them. Okay, so that's our little introduction for anybody who doesn't know us, hasn't met them in our previous streams. I'm waiting for... I may wait too long for Nugget to level up food. They are having the worst time. So I'm going to go ahead and we are just going to watch some TV as this woman cleans next to us. I do want to eventually talk to her, but... Oh. But Peanut is having the worst time, or Nugget's having the worst time, like, learning. Why won't you watch a thing? Watch the news. Nope? Okay. I don't know why Nugget is refusing to watch TV. Since they're already at the computer, what if... What if you just play Boyfriend Dungeon? Will you do that for me? Okay. Doesn't want to watch TV, just want to... has logged so many hours into this game. So, let me double check the time. Nugget goes to their job for the very, very first times. For very, very first time. in 4 hours, about 4 hours. So I want to make sure they're in a good mood. We don't need to start the week off like Peanut did with their first week of work. That was it was very chaotic. Aw, thanks, Dim Sum. Sorry I missed your stream. I believe I was finally asleep at that time, but I did see you started streaming. Had a notification when I woke up. Dim Sum, do you stream daily or just kind of like whenever the spirit leads you? No, Dim Sum. I also am running on 3 hours. Nugget cannot. Nobody has successfully flirted. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we will be able to successfully flirt. I don't think that day is today. I don't want to sell this easel, even though nobody's really used it. I kind of want to sell the guitar because everybody keeps playing the guitar, but as someone who believes in the power of the arts and music in real life, I feel like I can't do that. It's against my morals. So they could just keep playing Green Sleeves, even though they hate it. All right, let's go over here. Peanut is doing such a great job at work somehow. Like they keep getting these little points. But as you can see, they have a lot of work to do before work. This is such a tough track to be an engine programmer. I don't know if all the other jobs are this hard, but I feel like all Peanut really has time to do is like skill up and go to work and get a tummy virus. Dim Sum, I don't know if you were here earlier in this stream, but they got a tummy virus again. I made them go to the hospital this time, and I think they might have gotten free healthcare. We'll see when they get the weekly bill if that's included, but they did feel better immediately instead of giving it to everyone. Oh, you get it rated 4 times in a hype train? Amazing. That is wonderful. Speaking of raids, I keep forgetting to raid other people, so hopefully I'll remember to do that once this day is over. Okay, so let's upgrade. So I don't want to upgrade my job rank because I still need to catch up on my skills. So the other ones are 50% chance to level up a random skill after work each day, and the other ones from like during the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend is what it says in the card. We can get an extra upgrade point if job performance is 100. So I'll pick the second one because that is a guaranteed thing. Although it's a random skill, it's still a random, still guaranteed that things will improve. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's something about that office. I think Dim Sum, you said maybe like that job sucks. Maybe they should find a new one, like something like it's a toxic workplace. But we'll see. I'm gonna hang on to it just because we're already at like rank 4 of it. I want to see how far they can get in this job. Okay, so Peanut is good, is happy. Oh, let's see what we could do. We could go find John. Was it John or Paul? Those are so similar names to me. Okay, no, there is a John and a Paul. I was like, oh, we could go flirt with Paul again, the married man. But no, this one's John. I like that we could go find a different job. It's like they heard us talking about this terrible job. Oh, that's awesome. A wholesome night. Love a wholesome night. Level up in programming skill. I do need to level up programming skill. Let's be social. Let's go find. Where is John? Before I accept that. Where are you? Okay, so this is why I thought the button was broken earlier, because yesterday I discovered this button does work, but maybe I need to like be in a certain mode. Like maybe I need to exit out of everything, click on it, and then click on find Parafolk, which it just brings me here. So let me like zoom out. Are they in here? Oh, maybe okay. So I think is you John? You is John. Okay, great. Let's do that. Let's talk. Let's learn something about John. We don't even have to be friends. We are just learning about them. You subscribed. Oh my gosh. Pew, pew, pew. I don't even know if it played a sound. I thought I had those set up, but maybe it did not. Oh, baby's first non-wife subscriber. Thanks, dim sum. Which, speaking of dim sum, man, I have not had dim sum in such a long time. Let's see. I don't think there's even a place that serves dim sum in this city. We're a long ways from Asia here. Okay, so they are out of work. Let's go talk. If you heard a weird noise, I believe Nugget just burped. Let's go run over here. We'll get some exercise before talking. I cannot cheer my own channel. What are these hypes? Oh yeah, I can just know. Whee! Oh, okay. So they are over here. This is funny. I made them jog over here, and they're standing next to each other, just kind of like how Peanut met Paul yesterday, just being weird next to the newspaper dispenser. I like that Peanut just ran over here to play on their phone, and now is just like practicing box breathing. Let's go ahead and talk to John. Let's learn. Maybe we can learn some stuff. What a fun shirt.
Icho,
Yuki.
spaghetti me fe.
Pimi.
Nico.
Bibi.
Baby.
Piki mu. Bubuni pu.
Polani.
Yumi.
Oh. Nugget McBad Choices works in 22 minutes. Okay, everything is green. That is good. Let's see. We don't want to do any of these things. Can we? Oh, we cannot watch TV for 2 hours. 2 hours is more than 22 minutes. That's okay. They're having a great time here. Maybe. Yeah, that's fine. They could just keep playing until the work. Hopefully they make it to work. It's just next door. They work at the restaurant with possible hygiene issues, as it said in the newspaper. So that's fun.
Lani?
Checho,
Miki.
locomotico.
Nuni.
Ibo.
Bupa.
Boop up.
Ikaki.
All right, so we've got different things here. I like that share important software development tips is something you want to talk about with somebody you just ran over to talk to. Oh, I could talk about being worried about losing my job. Let's do the positive thing, right? Even though we're having a terrible work time.
Poki.
Tokimopiko?
Tuta.
There we go. While they're talking, I wonder if I can find somewhere to eat near here. I'm gonna scroll out. Do we see anything with food? There's a cemetery. I haven't been to the graveyard. Nugget's off to work. Godspeed, cheese doodle. Oh, okay. So there is a restaurant over here. I don't know if it's the same restaurant Paul works at. I'm kind of turned around here. So after they talk, I'm gonna have them run over here and we'll have them eat. Oh. Don't run away from... Oh my gosh. Oh, are they running together? Are they gonna run to this restaurant together? They are. No time to walk. Let's jog together in our non-jogging clothes. Great. Okay. They can keep talking.
Nico.
The cellar door.
Bimichi.
Okay. We can talk about joy. Because that... It's funny because I don't think Peanut like externally expels joy.
Kiku.
Miki.
It's making everybody fun.
Siki bilemite?
Uni.
Nini.
You're able to hold off on getting it. That's...
Kibuki.
I feel like I did that with
Tupi.
Dispatch. Even though like I feel like Dispatch is a full game, I haven't actually bought it. I just kind of just watch other people play Dispatch.
Lani.
Oh, look at...
Kimi no.
Oh, have you played Dispatch? That's fun.
Noni.
I might buy it next time it maybe. Oh, you play 2 run-throughs. I actually haven't watched a whole playthrough. I've just kind of like watched a couple of things. It looks interesting though. It's definitely like one that I want to play too. Oyster. While we're talking, excuse me, let me pick this mushroom. Yeah, and put it in my pocket. Let's keep talking. I need to learn something about you.
Yeno.
Yuki.
Almost 100% it.
Pimi.
Oh, interesting. That's cool.
Rota.
I wonder if they're gonna make like a Dispatch
Imoko.
2. I don't know if there's any
Tipa.
talks or like a DLC or anything like that. I don't even know if like I don't want any spoilers, anything for anybody watching, but I don't even know if there's like a possibility for like a DLC or like a second version. Oh, they're planning to update it? That'd be nice. Well, Ariel, we are lucky that we live with each other and can share games through our Steam library. We can split the cost. All right. Let's see what I really want to. We need to learn stuff about Paul to meet our want. Unfortunately, that is none of our options. So let's just brag. Okay, good. We'll discuss it in the next business meeting. Oh, you got it for your gift for your birthday? Nice.
Ope. Kibuki. Lino.
Kiku.
Lindo.
Bikini michi.
Beautiful.
Tiku.
I like this girl over here that's just like
Mhm.
standing there talking.
Bipati.
Omeko.
Hekekine. Budi.
Tiku.
Fine.
Fibe.
Mipe.
Mikitopino.
Okay, now we can be friends. Which friends first, learn stuff about each other later. Yeah, logical.
Chechu.
I'm gonna pause this. I want to see what Nugget is up to because I'm also intrigued by Nugget's work outfit. Like, are they? Where are you? Oh, we can't see you, can we? Oh, you're in there, but we can't go inside. I don't think. That's the one thing. Ah, I really want to see if they're. Why are they all dressed in yellow? Maybe I can have Peanut go into work to visit Nugget, and we could see what they look like. Let's see. Nugget is sad. Why? Because you're working? No, just because. Okay, Nugget's still working for 3 more hours. Let's go back here to Peanut. We're crossing our fingers that Peanut will stop talking about themselves and will learn about the person they have been talking to for hours.
Lome.
Company color. I'm wondering if they're like dressed up as a banana or something. Oh, here we go. Let's talk about interests. Maybe we'll actually lead into learning about them. Some people, I saw some people like kind of don't like this whole like gameplay loop of like having to wait for a couple seconds and then getting these cards, but I don't mind it. I think the only thing is that it kind of like bolts me down to this one situation. But I can choose these different cards even if I'm in a different part of the map. So I guess I'm not bothered by it. It's kind of fun. Let's talk about being hungry. Yes. You're probably also hungry talking about me or listening to me and not getting to talk about yourself. It's 20 o'clock. My gosh, okay. Let us be joyful. Will Peanut ask the other person about themselves? Not yet. Okay. Let's talk about meals. We're hungry. I love talking about food when I'm hungry. Oh, it feels more immersive. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's up to the random number gods, I guess, a storyteller, whether or not we actually get to get the option we want, which I need a blue card, which lets us learn about them. There's a green card, which is usually what Nugget has, because Nugget has the charisma. So Peanut has a green one where we can make a joke about their boss, which they don't even work together. It's just like, haha, my boss. I guess that is a universal thing, is to laugh about your boss. Which you shouldn't do if you're at work right now. Oh. Okay. Peanut's disappointing me because while they are not asking their new friend anything about themselves, they have made themselves uncomfortable. I need them to learn something before they poop their pants. Well, Dim Sum, if you gotta lock in, thank you so much for stopping by. It is a delight to see you pop into my chat again. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day if I don't get to hear from you again. Oh, he left without us learning about them. We spent like 8 hours, 6 hours, a lot of hours. Can we at least go into the restaurant? Oh, they're about to close. Peanut makes good choices and does not go into a restaurant 10 minutes before close, and neither should you. So we'll just make Peanut can go home. Yeah, Peanut can go home. Actually, Peanut, can we go? Oh, we don't want to vandalize anything. Let's go visit. Let's go visit our roommate. Oh, our roommate's already done with work. I guess we'll find out later the mystery of what Peanut looks like, or Nugget looks like at work in their yellow outfit, which is silly because now we can see inside the kitchen. We couldn't earlier. It looks like maybe... Let me see if we can get a look here. It looks like, okay, maybe that's what they're wearing. Like, I had imagined like a banana suit or something, but maybe Nugget just wears this apron and maybe a hat. Even though it's kind of weird that this person's not wearing a hat. All right. Scooting back. What is it? They are going home. Where is Peanut? Peanut is feeling overjoyed in partially in this building, as one does. Let's see if you can get home. Where is home? Go home. We can just hover here, go home. Oh, they don't want to go home? Are you stuck? Oh, you're stuck because you're like so uncomfortable. You don't want to listen to me. Okay, Peanut. Peanut, go home. Oh my gosh, Peanut. I can call a friend? Oh no, I can't call anybody. Errol, thank you for subscribing. I could call the firefighters for no reason. I wonder if they would like bill me for calling the firefighters, like if I just cried wolf. Oh man, are you really stuck? Can you go backwards? Peanut? Oops. Uh-oh. Peanut stuck. I guess we'll just have to see what happens to Peanut on their own. Can you go here? I can't click anywhere. Dance here? Okay. Uh-oh. I was bragging on this game earlier about how, like, there hasn't been, like, huge glitches, but I think we might be stuck. We're stuck. We didn't even learn anything about John. Oh, what a oh no. Are you just gonna, like, fall asleep? Stuck in this building? So there is a button. Maybe I won't leave poor Peanut there. There's a button that I noticed when I hit escape, and it gives me, the save screen. There is unstuck. So let me click this and see if that helps. So we have some fine print. It's just letting us know that this could happen, and we can cancel their interactions and teleport them to home, I think, is what that means. All right, let's see where we are. Okay. What is going what is happening? What is happening here? I'm very happy to report that Peanut is no longer stuck in the building, but I'm not sure what is happening with Nugget. Nugget is laying on an invisible surface, and their feet are facing the wrong way. Um, is what is happening. We got them. We got Peanut unstuck, but oh dear. Oh, I took a picture and all of a sudden, oh no, oh, stuck here. Well, let's get them to bed. Yes, everybody's uncomfortable. Go to bed. Go home. Go home. You can go home. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I saw Nugget go in, like, oh, both of them went, like, to their house, but there's no connection on the first floor to the second floor, leading up to the third floor. Now, I think we're kind of stuck here. It's supposed to let us see inside. Let me double click on them. Maybe we can go. Okay, there we go. Looks like they have tucked in. Oh no. Nugget is not tucked into bed. I guess Nugget's all green. That's fine. They can play while Peanut is trying to sleep. And I'm surprised. I guess it's because Nugget hasn't gone to bed yet. We haven't had the storyteller come up. Once the storyteller comes up, I'll call it a day. But look at how much fun Nugget's having after work. Okay. Last choices for today. Peanut can get 4 random wants, which now that I know that this game is in early access and we can't get much further with our personality traits, these wants aren't going to do much for me, I think. The second one's I can have cards that impact my relationships. It's going to be the weekend for Peanut, so that might be a good thing. And the other one is going to be all sorts of bonuses. So let's do impact relationships. Oh. The first one is I could get a learning speed for being in a group, although these 2 people don't live with me. So, unless I'm the person on the left. It's so small. Maybe it's me with somebody else, but that's not my roommate. I don't know where they live, what their schedule is, so this is kind of like a hard thing to do. I don't know, maybe it's like a group in general? It's kinda unclear. The other one is I can get a crush on Paul, which is hilarious because yesterday we met Paul, we stalked Paul, we talked to him for a long, long time at work, and then discovered he's married. I don't know where that will lead us, but, and Peanut's supposed to be making good choices, but I think even the best of us that make good choices all the time, love is a funny thing, so we'll choose that, and we'll continue that tomorrow. So let me go ahead and save this bad boy. And thank you all for watching. Hopefully this has given you a good feel for how you could play the game. There's like so many different ways to play the game. I'm sure if you like search this game in Twitch, there are people like spending hours in character creation, hours building their house. I've been having fun just kind of like making decisions. As a very indecisive person in real life, it's nice to have like practice making decisions in a way, is how I'm seeing this. So thank you all for watching. I am going to press the raid button for the first time. I have not done that. So let's see what happens. I don't know what happens when I click on the raid button, but I have to click on it. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna click on this. We'll see. Let's see what we've got here. I'm gonna search and filter by a category. So somebody else playing Paralives. I don't think I have any friends live playing right now. Let me double check. Do I know anybody playing? No. Okay. So let's go rate a channel. And see what we got here. Rogue Crossing has been suggested. So this person here, let me see what they're doing. Oh, they're building. Okay, so something very different than what I've been doing. They've been building, and I think they're going to do, I can already tell they're going to do a really great job of showing you the build feature in Paralives, which is very impressive, I think, like the build feature. You could really customize things, and it looks like they're actually building the house from scratch. I bought a prefab house because I didn't want to get like stuck making 100 decisions and building something, but they are building something from scratch. So let's start a raid. I'll see y'all there for a little bit, and hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see y'all later. Bye.